Associates with your morning flash update for this Friday. Boy, what a crazy week. It is the 4th of February, 2022, just getting on 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Let's go right to the data because that's really the key here. The non-farm payrolls. The market had been talking this morning, 125,000 average guess to 150,000. There was a lot of talk. It could be a negative number. I mean, a lot of talk about that. Nobody was talking a blowout number to the upside. Now, revisionments galore. If you take a look, you see the private sector payrolls jumping. You're seeing that the December was revised from 199 to 510. November was revised. But if you go back to June and July, they were revised down, not up. So what we have here is really a stronger market than everybody thought. The labor participation rate, that's what I go to. And you can see it's climbing, and that's important. You know, the 63 number will bring you up about where you were pre-pandemic. So I think this is good. Now, the immediate impact, of course, is what? The immediate impact is to raise interest rates, which it did. You saw the 10-year get up into the 1.9 area. You saw the very short term climbing again into that 1.26. It was up about 7 basis points. Russia and China, well, they're meeting at the Olympics, and of course, Russia brought with them the gift. Natural gas, it'll build a pipeline so that they can get things over into China very quickly. Okay, they can't get the gas to Europe, but they can do it to China. Very fascinating. Eurostat said this morning that the December retail sales in Europe, in the Eurozone, were off 3% on a month-over-month basis, and that's below the expectations of a gain of 0.5%. Retail sales in all of 21 were up 2% year over year, and that was not even half of what they were looking for. So Europe is still mired, but we saw the 180-degree turn by Christine Lagarde yesterday, where they come out with a statement. I was amazed. And they're talking, no, they're not going to raise rates. She gets on, the whole thing changes. So a big change, and that is one that's sitting there. So now what you're seeing is all the central banks are taking the attitude that let's make our move on interest rates, with the exception of Japan. So you're getting it one after the other, and that'll get rates away from a negative yield. So that'll be a bit of competition also for the stock market. And as you know, yesterday was the bloodbath day for Facebook, and this morning is a great day for Amazon as it is taking off. Gold, which was trying to break out to the upside this morning until the jobs data came out, went from the high to the low. So you had a $20 drop. It'll be interesting to see where it finishes. Copper market is waiting for the end of this golden week and the Chinese traders to return back to their normal position. I would look for bids to come into that market very shortly. Dollar probably gotten too beat up here at the 95 level. Bit of a bounce in the cards. Pretty hard to guess which way the grains want to go, other than I still see resistance above the market in corn and wheat. Soybeans are still counting on the bad weather out of the South America situation. At what point is too high in the energies? Everybody's very complacent with $93 in this market. I'm not. I think that that's a drag on world economy, something we should watch. You're slipping back in the nat gas, and Bitcoin showing a good gain this morning. The market trying to get up to its 18-day average. My subscribers are seeing what I'm talking about day in and day out on that. So I'm watching very hard what is going on there. I do want to remind you that one of the things I try to do is bring to you market information each day. And in order to do that information, I'll bring you the charts like you see behind me here. As we go through them, the news, this is where I get it. So how do you keep up with this? It's simple. You keep watching this station. Now, for the weekend, start writing me markets you want me to cover in the Spider ETF subscriber videos. That's where I do the rotation. Don't have to do it in commodities. I cover all the major commodities for you. So I look forward to that. Any special offerings you want? Well, you know how to get them. Just go to our website, and all you do at the website is you'll take a look at what we've got there, free offerings, and I'm Ira Epstein.